I apologize for the lateness of this Met Gala video, but it's better late than never. My name is Malcolm Soares, and if you're somebody who's into fashion, style, beauty, entertainment, and or pop culture, welcome. This is the place for you. Click subscribe down below so that you can be a part of these experiences, these videos, and all of the moments. We're going to take a different approach with this Met Gala video, but I highly suggest that you subscribe. I just want to start by talking about Kim K. I don't know what the purpose behind this is. I don't know what kind of team up her and Kanye are doing. I couldn't even tell if the man that was walking with her was Kanye. I never know what those two are up to, but she did an all black leather look not long before the Met Gala. So I was already underwhelmed by the similar aesthetic that she was going for. She did the Balenciaga wedding dress from the Couture collection at the Kanye show. I was more looking forward to seeing something from her that I just haven't seen before, but here we are.
Stop taking pictures of yourself. Your sister's going to jail.
Rihanna was obviously one of the highlights. She was also in Balenciaga Couture. As you probably know already, the theme of the Met Gala was In America, a lexicon of fashion. Her take on American fashion is the fact that she's an immigrant. You know, she's a Bayesian girl. We know she's from Barbados. She really equated it to the fact that Black people and the hoodie have now kind of become like this negative connotation. Make it into a positive thing. Turn it into high fashion. And Rihanna is that girl, so that's never gonna change. Now, the Captain Crunch quilt on ASAP.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
You know, and then he did the reveal and it was just like a basic suit underneath. He looked comfortable, I will say that. More power to both of them. Whoopi Goldberg wearing Valentino. The purple on Whoopi, the royalty, you know, Whoopi Goldberg on a red carpet is just gonna be iconic until the end of time. Whoopi just loves her big kind of tent looking pieces. It's couture, it's colorful, it's fun, it's Whoopi Goldberg. She was in Ghost.
You in danger, girl.
Let's never say anything bad about Whoopi Goldberg, please. Carey Mulligan was also wearing Valentino, and I love this pink on her. I thought that was very complimentary on her skin tone. The pink ball gown silhouette was very just like American princess, you know, classic, timeless, Barbie doll, that sort of inspiration. So I thought this was actually gorgeous. Speaking of American princess, Normani and Valentino Couture. The Valentino at the Met Gala was very impressive overall to me. The beautiful Lorraine Schwartz jewelry around her neck, this yellow popped on her skin. I love the cinched waist. I really appreciate everything that she's giving us, her VMAs performance, the fashions, the looks, working with Colin Carter, who's an amazing stylist. Normani hit this out of the park. What I will say though is that I kind of wish there was a slit. I'm not gonna lie, I was waiting for the leg to like peek out. Normani was one of my favorites. She was the belle of the ball, just waiting for Gaston to ruin everything.
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
Emily Ratajkowski wearing Vera Wang, the red lace moment, you know, Scarlet Envy, the Scarlet Letter. I loved this. I thought she looked gorgeous. I don't know the specific inspiration, but I thought this was a great dress for her. Jordan Alexander went to the Met Gala with Christopher John Rogers wearing one of his custom designs. This dress I wanted to love, but I feel like it wasn't really photographing how it should. I loved the combination of colors. I love her short haircut with the dress. Every which way I saw it, I was just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this dress, but we love Christopher John Rogers. I love seeing all the Black designers on the Met Gala carpet, and Christopher John Rogers is having a huge moment right now. Tessa Thompson wearing Iris Van Herpen. Now, this is a couture designer that is very much known for the flounce and the ruffles. This is like the classic silhouette. I don't care really what the inspiration is behind this. I thought this was fabulous. This is giving me like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The boots almost look vinyl to me. They definitely have the cowboy boot silhouette. The texture is giving me like patent leather or vinyl or something, and I'm so here for that.
Finished. Bye.
Pharrell and his wife showed up in Chanel, and to me, I actually thought that this was a really fabulous take on modern American cowboy. Leather is definitely an American fashion trend that will probably just never go away. I like the contrast piping. I like the metal cap toe on the boots. Like, this is giving me black cowboy. I'm actually very much here for that. Coordinating and matching and doing cute stuff like that. It's cute. It was like a whole conversation about influencers going to the Met Gala this year for the very first time. Obviously, as a content creator myself, I think it's actually really cool. When I saw Jackie Aina coming out of her hotel in this Fille Noel look, beautiful and glamorous, you know, I loved the Barbie inspiration. I think this is as modern Barbie Americana as it gets. I'm obviously a subscriber and a huge fan of Jackie Aina, but I literally did love this look. Some of the photographs on the carpet, I will say, just weren't as flattering as I think the look was in person. Where the slit comes high up, it just doesn't look very finished. Like there's clearly some shapewear underneath. You can see it from the front. That slit should have been tailored a bit better, but I actually love the direction that she went with this. The blonde wig is everything. Joan Smalls and Ralph Lauren, I had no idea she was even there. I didn't even see this dress, to be honest, and it's completely boring me. I really love the shortcut too, and I love her glam. I don't know, I'm bored. Paloma Elsesser and Zach Posen. Now, if you want body positivity, you want some shape inclusivity on the Met Gala carpet, you put this girl and Zach Posen and boom. It's the body, it's the voluptuousness, it's the Jessica Rabbit. Like, I see it all for her. The glam is there, the pose is there, she knows how to work the garment. This is fabulous. Jack Harlow and Tommy Hilfiger. I'm not the biggest fan of velvet, especially in like a men's suit. There was kind of like that pimp 70s era. Yeah, he's got a nice watch on, he's feeling himself. I like the confidence. I'm just not the biggest fan of like velvet and pinstripe. Channing Tatum. I don't know what he's wearing and I don't even care. Can we talk about this young man, Jeremy Pope, wearing this beautiful white, off-the-shoulder, gender-bending, non-conforming, non-binary moment? I actually didn't even see this look until probably days after the Met Gala, which is a shame that it didn't get more attention and publicity. I think it's important to have as much diverse representation as possible, and this young man, Jeremy Pope, is just giving it to us. He was wearing Dion Lee, actually. I don't see a lot of this designer on red carpets lately. Such a good-looking man, great skin. Fashion is supposed to make you think. It's not supposed to be predictable and expected and normal, you know what I mean? This is what fashion to me is all about right here. Another star from Pose, Indya Moore, wearing Saint Laurent, was definitely not my favorite. I think I've seen her do better. I like what I'm seeing underneath. I see kind of like a black velvet, almost bustier top with like a white short. It's nothing super unique. It's just kind of like any other duster or kimono. I just don't see anything that like really jumps out at me about this look. Hailee Steinfeld wore a Reese Van Herpen as well. Like, is it Tinkerbell? Is it Fairy Couture? Snowflake? I just don't know what the direction is. This gives me more like Celestial Beings. Remember when they did the Celestial theme for the Met Gala? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. That's more of the theme I'm getting from this look than, you know, American fashion. She looks fabulous. She looks gorgeous. I just didn't really understand what I was looking at here. Hunter Schafer wearing Prada to me was like the most underrated look of this entire experience. Obviously, she's going for spooky, ooky, kooky, okay?
Spooky, ooky, kooky, and creepy.
Halloween is around the corner. Points for shock factor for sure. The piece on the face I have no explanation for. But to be honest, I'm living for it. Oh, Kid Cudi. Oh my. You know I love me some Kid Cudi. I think he is so fine, even with this crazy, ridiculous dark makeup and that bright green hair. I love the bright green hair, honestly. I love his outfit. I could see Cudi just wearing this, you know, on the street going to the bodega, but that's the point. Why are you wearing this at the Met Gala? Regina King is usually one of my favorites on red carpets. Last award season, during Critics' Choice and Golden Globes and all of those, she was killing it. I did not enjoy this. I think the gold was just too much. It's the gold lining, it's the gold and the pinstripes. I wish her hair was just regular black. Everywhere that it's gold, if it was silver, I think I actually would have enjoyed this look a lot more now that I think about it. Rosalia and Rick Owens, La Rosalia. I live for Rosalia. I am obsessed with this look. I want it for myself. Everything from the cowboy fringe to the platform boots. I think this look is an absolute hit. This look gives me attitude, it gives me fierce, it gives me a little Carmen Sandiego. Like, this is giving me Texas Roadhouse, but make it fashion. Ooh, Zoe Kravitz and Saint Laurent. I think everybody who saw this dress instantly wanted it for themselves, but we could never. I mean, this is exactly how Zoe Kravitz is Zoe Kravitz. Completely sheer, completely mesh, chain metal, probably hundreds of thousands of Swarovski crystals. Can you literally imagine? It's stunning. It's one of my favorites. I don't care if it's American. I don't care if it's fashion. It's everything. Oh, Michaela Coel in Balenciaga. She is just doing the damn thing. For me, what made the look was the fact that the blue sequin went all the way to the boot and covered it. The blue pops perfectly on her skin tone. Her jewelry is beautiful and complimentary. Fabulous. Cara Delevingne and Christian Dior, obviously supporting, you know, more of a message moment. There are opinions about the term pegging, about who can say peg, like, you know, where peg comes from. Cara Delevingne's just gonna do something different every single time. Kristen Stewart wearing Chanel, I have no idea what's going on here. It's all over the place. I just don't like it, you know? And I've seen Kristen Stewart do a lot better on red carpets. This is not a lot better. Lili Reinhart wearing Christian Siriano. I appreciate the vision and the effort. It's just like floral extravaganza.
Florals for spring. Groundbreaking.
I think if the base fabric was something a little bit more sturdy than just like mesh, then the floral applique would look a lot cooler, but it looks like a beautiful floral arrangement is laying over like a cheap piece of fabric. Kate Hudson wearing Michael Kors collection. She's definitely a loyal girl to Michael Kors. Yeah, no, this didn't do it for me either. The baby pink is a good color for her. I just really don't like, you know, the bralette and the skirt situation. She should have done something really vintage and hippie and boho and cool, like paying homage to the 60s, you know, when her parents were just madly in love and smoking weed in parks and stuff. I don't know if her parents were doing that, but Goldie Hawn is an icon, and so is Kurt Russell.
Yeah, there's only one thing we're not.
What?
Married.
Is that a proposal?
Anja Rubik wearing Saint Laurent is actually fabulous. I love the combination of the feathers and the rhinestones. I love that her décolleté is just completely bare. Do I see American fashion inspiration? No. Was there probably some kind of inspo? I'm sure there was. I couldn't tell you just by looking at it what's American about it, but it's fabulous. Okay, let's talk about Kendall and Givenchy. Absolutely stunning. You gotta be as nude and as blinged out as you possibly can if you're a Kardashian. Visually, I actually thought she was one of the best looking of the night. In terms of the theme, I don't know what's American about this. I mean, there's probably like an Audrey Hepburn, old Hollywood glamour. That's probably the inspo here, and I get that, but it's just not what I was really looking for at the Met Gala. Now, her friend Gigi Hadid was wearing Prada, Elvira, Addams Family inspired moment. I thought this was fabulous. The dramatic wing liner, the gloves, it definitely gives me classic, timeless fashion. Camila Vabello wearing Michael Kors collection was a mess. The purple just completely overpowered her. The makeup was absolutely beautiful, but again, it felt like it was misplaced on her. It looked like this was something they really wanted her to wear and she didn't really want to. Winnie Harlow wore Iris Van Herpen as well. Tessa Thompson is still my favorite Iris Van Herpen look from that evening for sure. I actually love this. The more that I look at a look like this, the more that I love it. I picture myself walking down a long corridor and feeling the chiffon just dragging behind me. Erykah Badu was wearing Thom Browne. Anything Erykah Badu does is going to be way cooler than anything that us mere mortals could ever try to do. She paved the way for like the Janelle Monáes and the Solanges, you know what I mean? How could I critique Erykah Badu? Kacey Musgraves and Ralph Lauren was very confusing to me. Ralph Lauren is known for simplicity, you know, minimalism, that sort of thing, and I get that, but I don't get this. I think the skirt is actually fabulous, I'm not gonna lie. If it was styled properly, that skirt could actually be a real moment because that texture is really unique. It's a little bit satiny, it's a little bit electric, it's a little bit metallic, but you're gonna put a black mock neck crop top on this girl with a belt around the skirt. Like, this look was ruined to me. It just doesn't give me fashion. It doesn't give me couture. I thought that we're supposed to bring couture to the Met Gala. She should have worn the Valentino couture at the VMAs to the Met Gala. Olivia Rodrigo wearing Saint Laurent. What is happening? She's like 20 or 21 years old, this girl, wearing a full-on lace catsuit. Like, what? No.
No! She wasn't ready!
Teyana Taylor wearing Prabal Gurung. Now, you want glamour? Give me the cutouts. Give me metallic, Grecian goddess. Give me the legs. Give me the skin. Give me the full fantasy. This is what I really wanted to see at the Met Gala. This was absolutely one of my favorites. She completely served. Like, yes, Tiana. Justin Bieber and Hailee Bieber. He's wearing La Maison Drew, which is one of his brands or something with his friend, and she's wearing Saint Laurent. Boring. Boring, 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 boring. I think they're such a cute couple. I love his music. Nothing to see here for me.
Sorry!
Jennifer Lopez and Ralph Lauren. I know you probably expect me to love this, but I couldn't take it. I was impressed that she wore an American designer, one of the very few to wear one. Put the hat on Ben, give the coat to somebody else, and give the dress back to Mr. Laurent. Like, I was very disappointed in this. J-Lo very rarely gets it wrong for me on red carpets, but I just couldn't get down with this. Like, we're gonna go with cowgirl? I don't know. It didn't hit for me, I'm sorry. Ooh, Emily Blunt wearing Miu Miu. This is definitely giving me like Buzz Lightyear, intergalactic space ranger. I'm actually here for this. I think she looks glamorous. I love the white cape. I love white and silver together. I think those are so complementary. I love the star-spangled moment of it all. I thought this was fabulous.
Tell everyone.
Diane Kruger in Prabal Gurung. Now, this is like kind of modern American trend to me because the neon trend has definitely come back from the 80s. I think that this is an assignment understood. I just don't like the cut of this dress. Like, why is the bottom flouncing up like that? The placement of the cutouts is very weird to me. The color scheme is actually beautiful, especially with the pink in the eyeshadow. I just don't like the cut of the dress. Lupita N'yongo wearing Versace, fabulous choice. I think denim is probably one of the most quintessential American fabrics that you could go with for this theme. Assignment understood. We added some bling so that there's some more glamour. It looks like there's some boning in the corset. I like how the asymmetry of the neckline goes down to this really cool pattern of the stitching in the denim. This is actually a really beautiful dress. Lupita knows what she's doing. Rita Ora wearing Prada. I told y'all she ain't never gonna miss no red carpets. This girl is always gonna be on the scene. She looks dazzling in silver. I don't know what the Americana inspiration here was, but I thought that this look was fabulous on her, and I enjoyed it a lot more than the Vera Wang that she wore on the VMAs, I'll tell you that much. Simone, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. I love seeing the Drag Race girls out and about on the red carpets. Simone looks fabulous. She's giving me paying homage to RuPaul. As you should.
I'm not just drag queen, I am the drag queen.
Gabrielle Union wore Iris Van Herpen as well, and this was my least favorite Iris Van Herpen dress. A lot of people were living for this, and I just really don't see why. It's fish scale, it's the paillettes. I appreciate the extravagance and the extraness of it all. I love extraness. I love being extravagant, that's fine. They're just everywhere. It's not flattering to me. It does not look flattering to me on her.
And Mama says, clean it up!
Cynthia Erivo was one of the Jeremy Scott girls at the Met Gala, and she's one of my red carpet favorites as well. I like that they chose to do it in white. I like that she stuck with her signature long nails. It's very on brand. Her jewelry is actually fabulous, but I thought it was simplistic. I thought it was very minimal, but I actually thought it understood the assignment really well because she's really giving me like the Black Little Mermaid, and like, what is more American than that? Yeah, she wants to be part of your world, and I'm here for this. Oh, now let's give it up for the winner of the Met Gala, Ciara wearing Dundas. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I love what Ciara did with this. It's obviously the football reference, the Judith Lieber clutch in the shape of the football. I loved the choice of the green. I love the choice of the crinkly long ponytail. Ciara, you are just out here doing it for the rest of us, girl. Whatever Kris Jenner's wearing, she looked great. I loved that sash accent at the waist. This like ball and chain handbag that she's wearing too that I'm just noticing, everything. Classic Kris Jenner. I gotta leave here and take these meetings for these girls running around here wearing, you know, naked Givenchy dresses. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna wear a black power suit and it's gonna be fabulous.
Kris Jenner.
Lorde was wearing Bode. I don't know who this designer is, but this is definitely giving me more like celestial bodies inspiration as well. I love the headpiece, always love a fabulous over-the-top headpiece. The dress, I'm just not sure what's all going on, but Lorde is one of the avant-garde girls, you know? She's gonna give you creativity, she's gonna give you something different, so go off. Maluma in Versace, that is just, oh, another fine man. The all red leather, another cowboy inspiration. Love the red, love the blonde hair, love the face. Yeah. I thought Donatella Versace actually showed up to trump all the girls. The white, the gold, this is giving you classic Versace. You want history of American fashion? You better go read a book about Gianni. I thought Donatella looked so good. Chloe and Halle in Rodarte at the Met Gala was not my favorite. If I had to say that one was my favorite, it would probably be Halle's look in the pink. Like, they complemented each other really well in these looks. I just wasn't sure what the vibe was. The white was very angelic. I like the cape. These just weren't two of my favorite looks. A catch in Michael Kors collection. Now, this is how you do Michael Kors collection. It's very simple, it's very minimal, it's not giving you like high-end couture, but a good pantsuit. Look at how simple and effortless this is. I don't know what the hair is doing, but the glam is great and the look is fabulous. Mary J. Blige wearing Dundas. Dundas was going for sparkle, glamour, and I love that. Mary J. Blige looked stunning. Gold on her is just like gold on any chocolate skin. It's just gonna look beautiful. The slit was perfectly placed. We saw just enough leg. The shoes are beautiful. Lorraine Schwartz jewelry was beautiful. It's just make me into a trophy. Irina Shayk wearing Moschino. She was another one of the Jeremy Scott girls, and I loved this dress. This is to me what your other girl, Lili Reinhart, was trying to do with her Christian Siriano dress. Her short cut, I think, complements it so well. I love the colors of the flowers. It's very Jeremy Scott to me. It's very Moschino. It's definitely giving me flower girl, you know, 60s flower girl. Addison Rae and Tom Ford was a huge miss for me. I know that she's styled by Law Roach, who's probably the best in the biz right now. I just was underwhelmed and bored looking at this from head to toe. The only thing this made me think of is a nap. Tracy Ellis Ross in Balenciaga Couture. The blue was just striking right away. The fact that it had pockets, the fact that it's definitely giving me throwbacks to a Diana Ross silhouette. I wasn't crazy about the hair. I think the choppy bangs and the haircut was probably a missed opportunity, but I think this blue is fabulous on her. I thought she looked great. Steph and Aisha Curry also looked fabulous. I really liked her dress. I thought she pulled that together really nicely. And I loved the embroidery and the bling on his jacket. I think they're wearing McQueen.
I've been Steph Curry with the shot.
Another influencer on the red carpet was Nikki Tutorials, giving you all of the turquoise, mermaid, drag, flower bella extravaganza. What does her sash say? Pay it no mind. Okay. Where her mermaid flare is happening could be cinched in a lot more so that she would have more of like that mermaid fishtail. I love the headpiece. It's definitely giving me Beyonce in the Coldplay music video vibes. I love all of the tulle. I love the ruching. I thought Nikki looked really beautiful. Of course, her makeup is perfect. Yeah, I had no problem with these influencers, you know, going to the Met Gala. I just want you to turn the party. Karlie Kloss in this red Carolina Herrera was like the ultimate homage you could make to Carolina Herrera. She walked with Wes Gordon on the carpet and I heard him say that the rose is actually the American flower, which I never knew before. Her legs are obviously like skyscrapers that never end. Absolutely fabulous. I love the train. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I thought this was a standout look. I actually loved this because you know what? Go for the drama. You know, as long as you have intention behind the drama, just don't be dramatic for no reason. Debbie Harry in Zac Posen and walking with Zac Posen was everything. This was like that quintessential, very expected American flag and denim moment, but Debbie Harry looked awesome. I thought this was super cool. I loved the combination of the dark wash denim and the flag. Expected and very cliche and typical, but still really cool. Kim Petras. I was just talking about you at the VMAs. She's wearing Colina Strata and the horsies. Okay, look at that ponytail. I just... no comment. MJ Rodriguez wearing Tom Brown was definitely one of my favorites, okay? And I'll tell you why. She knows how to pose in a dress like this because the sleeves, it's like this dress is meant for somebody who knows how to Vogue because you have to really get into the drama of it all. I love the white and black. I love the puffy sleeves. I love the plissé of the skirt going down, the red nails, the glam. Tom Brown on her just was fabulous to me.
Baby, you are our secret weapon.
Megan Thee Stallion was wearing Coach. Didn't see much other Coach options on the red carpet. Is it one of the most memorable Met Gala dresses? Absolutely not. It's not even a memorable red carpet dress in general, but I thought she looked so beautiful. Her glam was perfect. She looked so gorgeous. It's just like pinup, classic, effervescent, and very classic beauty. So she achieved that, definitely.
Real hot girl shit.
Iman wearing Harris Reed was such a moment, and to me, she was the best dressed at the Met Gala. Everything from the feathers to the gold. She acknowledged the fact that she's an immigrant, and I'm gonna show you guys how we get down, you know, across the way. Fabulous. You have to know where these young models now get their inspiration from. Iman is a fashion and runway icon. That was everything for me.
What is on your mind? What are you thinking about? And she said, Africa.
Jordan Roth wearing Michael Sylvan Robinson. Look at the attention to detail. Look at all of the references in the train. I believe it's like a trench coat dress kind of situation. Another look that I didn't see until like days after the gala. He's just wearing art. It's like modern Statue of Liberty. It's very queer. It's very loud. It's very Andy Warhol. I'm here for all of it. Grimes in a Reese Van Herpen as well, I thought was super cool. It was definitely giving me Xena Warrior Princess. I liked it. I thought it was like metallic, a little bit gothic, Lord of the Rings almost too. Yeah, I love all of that stuff, absolutely. Now, I don't know how heavy or how serious that sword was, but girl. Jennifer Hudson wearing AZ Factory. I wanted to love at first because of the drama of the cape and the bottom, the red va-va-voom. It was this kind of like knit material that AZ Factory works with, fitting for any size that you are. So I love the messaging behind that, but I just think it was a little too simple. I think she could have gone a lot more dream girls, you know, push the envelope a little bit more with her fashion.
Am I ugly to you, Curtis?
Serena Williams wearing Gucci, a mess. A mess. Everyone wanted to see what was underneath, and when I saw a peek of it, I was like, I don't think we want to. It was just too much. It's like, pick one. You want to do the lace metallic catsuit, or you want to do the long feather coat. It wasn't giving me American fashion. It wasn't giving me anything. Naomi Osaka was wearing Louis Vuitton, and she was one of the co-chairs at the Met Gala. I watched a documentary on her on Netflix that's actually really good. I highly recommend it. I loved her take on her cultural background and the inspiration behind her heritage that influences her fashion choices. I just got a good look at her boots, and those are actually everything. Those are so cute. I loved how they did this look. The color scheme, the ornate drama of the ruffles down the sleeves. I thought the hair was cool. It's obviously culturally inspired as well. I loved this head to toe. Lil Nas X, you know, I'm here for it. I'm here for all of the, you know, pro-queer moments and showing people that we are all different. The first look was really intriguing and cool. The C3PO look I couldn't really get down with. It wasn't really giving me fashion, but it was the last Versace look that I thought was fabulous. The catsuit is amazing. A work of art, truly. I do think a heel would have taken this look to the next level. If it was me, I would have worn a heel. You know I would have worn a heel. Kaya Gerber and Oscar de la Renta, a little bit spooky along the neckline moment. I thought this was everything. Again, it's not going to be one of the most memorable couture, sparkly, dazzling looks, but look how classic this is. Timeless, chic, effortless. I mean, she's the daughter of Cindy Crawford, people. If you didn't know that, now you know. Troye Sivan wearing Altu with Rick Owens shoes and Cartier jewelry. I love this so much. This is like the Gen Z, new age, modern, gender bending, punk rock fashion, you know, like the leather harness buckle on the arm. I love Troye Sivan. I loved what he wore at the VMAs, the Fendi two-piece suit. I loved this dress on him. I loved that he wore a dress. Fabulous. Yara Shahidi wearing Christian Dior, I thought was a modern day princess. It was almost a little too bridal for me, but it wasn't white. It was like this beautiful taupe color. I love that it had pockets. I love how she was posing. I love the headpiece. I'm not sure where she's from exactly, but this dress definitely gives me like, I know where I come from and I know where I'm going, and it's always gonna give you fashion. Billie Eilish and Oscar de la Renta was a moment, you know, the ball gown, the Cinderella moment. She's definitely changing up her image approach now. It's a little bit more soft and dainty and girly. I love all of that. The blonde wig was not doing it for me at all. Like, I understood the reference and the approach, but the hair was the only thing that wasn't working for me. The dress was beautiful. I loved the fabric. I loved the cut. I did not love the hair. The hair was wrong to me. Sweetie was wearing Christian Cohen, and I was just talking about her in that Valentino dress at the VMAs. Sweetie was giving you modern hip-hop princess, okay? This look was paying homage to all of the rap girls of American history, okay?
Let's go.
Barbie Ferreira and Jonathan Simkai was everything. Adorned me in pearls, bathed me in pearls. Another size inclusive queen on the red carpet. I love the shoes. I love the little pearl headpiece up here. The pearls around the neck, stunning, just visually stunning. This girl wants to be glamorous today. Oh, can we talk about Dan Levy in Loewe? You're probably on opposite sides of the spectrum with this look. Either you love it or you hate it. I loved it, especially because it was so unexpected. He never wears stuff like this on red carpets. It's usually like a classic suit with a little twist. He's essentially wearing a map, and if you see the outline, it's two men kissing. It's the pro-LGBT for me. I love the color scheme. The blues and the pinks and the greens look great on him. The puffy sleeve, I told you, you know, that trend is gonna keep going. This is truly something that goes in a costume institute. So there you go.
Oh my God.
Emma Chamberlain was another influencer at the Met Gala wearing Louis Vuitton. It was definitely a lot of skin, absolutely, probably more than she's used to showing, but I like that. Get out of your comfort zone. It's the Met Gala. You want to wear the most fabulous thing that you've ever worn in your entire life. Good for her for going for it too, you know? I'm used to watching her like pouring cups of coffee and like with a loose ponytail or something. Like, I know the girl has style, I'm just saying, I've never seen her like this before. I'm gonna round out my Met Gala opinions with Keke Palmer, who was on the carpet hosting, doing her thing, mic in hand. She was with Vogue. Like, I love that they had Keke. She gave me a Diana Ross inspiration. I love that she wore Sergio Hudson, an American Black designer. It fit her like a glove. Like, she got onto the carpet and she was just working it. Like, she knew she needed to give you that Diana Ross who's the boss energy. She knew she needed to give you like the dream girls moment. I'm such a huge fan of her, so I had to finish off with Keke.
Okay. But really, I'm just crazy.
We have finally rounded out my Met Gala opinions. As you guys know, I'm always here for high fashion opinions. I love red carpets. If you do too, then I suggest that you subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up before you leave, and leave a comment down below. I really appreciate you sticking around and watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next experience and in the next moment.